Hello children, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today I will explain you about the motors. Get ready to learn the most important invention of the world. There is a small little town, its name is Voltville. There is a tiny robot named Sparky living in this village. Sparky had shiny silver arms, bright glowing eyes, and a big curious brain that loved to learn new things. One sunny morning, Sparky woke up and heard a whirr coming from outside the home. Sparky ran out and saw wheels spinning, fans blowing, and toys zooming around.
Whoa! What makes all these things spin? Said Sparky, eyes wide with wonder.
Just then, Sparky's wise grandpa robot, Professor Watt, smiled and said,
Ah, young Sparky, today I will teach you about the most magical invention ever, the motor.
Professor Watt opened his big book and explained.
A motor is a machine that takes electricity, like power from a battery, and turns it into movement. It uses something invisible called magnetism to make things spin.
Sparky picked up a battery. Zap! The electricity flowed in, and something inside the motor began to spin. Spin, spin.
It's like electricity is doing a magic trick.
Sparky cheered. Professor Watt pointed to Sparky's toy car. Zoom! It raced across the floor.
That uses a DC motor. DC means direct current. It runs on a battery and spins fast in one direction. Simple and super speedy. DC motor, direct current found in toy cars, electric fans, remote control planes, electric toothbrushes, and hair dryers. Simple battery power equals super spin.
Sparky grabbed the toy car and went vroom vroom around the room.
I love DC motors. Sparky giggled.
Next, Professor Watt walked to the big ceiling fan and switched it on. Whoosh! Cool breeze filled the room.
This fan uses an AC motor. AC means alternating current. It runs on the electricity from the wall plug in your house. It's much more powerful than a DC motor. AC motor, alternating current found in ceiling fans, washing machines, refrigerators, air conditioners, and big factory machines. Plugs into the wall for big power.
Sparky stood under the fan and felt the cool breeze.
So the fan in my room has a motor. Wow.
Sparky said. Then Professor Watt showed Sparky a robot arm that moved to exactly the right spot. Not too much, not too little. Click, click.
This uses a servo motor. It doesn't just spin, it moves to an exact position. It's like the super precise, careful one in the motor family.
Servo Motor, the precise one found in robot arms, RC car steering, drone controls, camera focus, and even inside aeroplanes to move the wings. Perfect for careful, exact moves. Sparky tried to move the robot arm. Click! It stopped exactly where Sparky wanted.
It listens perfectly.
Sparky laughed. Finally, Professor Watt turned on the 3D printer in the lab. It moved its head left, right, forward, one tiny step at a time. Tick, tick, tick.
Meet the stepper motor. It moves in tiny, equal steps, like counting 1, 2, 3, 4. It's used when things need to move very carefully and accurately.
Stepper motor. Step by step. Found in 3D printers, computer hard drives, CNC machines, and camera sliders. Every little step is perfectly controlled, like a tiny robot dancer. Sparky watched as the 3D printer slowly made a tiny star shape. Tick, tick, tick.
It moves like it's counting its steps.
Sparky whispered in amazement. That evening, the town's big water pump stopped working. Everyone was worried. The plants would dry out. Sparky remembered everything Professor Watt taught and said,
The pump uses an AC motor. If we check the power connection, it should work.
Sparky fixed the connection. Whirr! Water gushed through the pipes again. Everyone cheered. Professor Watt smiled proudly.
You see, motors are everywhere in our toys, our homes, our schools, and our cities. They help the world move, and now you know their secret.
Sparky looked around Voltville. fans spinning, cars zooming, printers printing, and pumps pumping, and smiled the biggest smile ever. Motors really are magic.
Dear kids, don't forget to share your feedback, and we will get back to you. Also like, share and subscribe the channel. Happy learning!